What's up, everybody? It's Matt again with Driver Studio. I'm going to talk to y'all today about, you can probably guess, selling cars. But I got a crazy story for you today about someone that I follow on social media. Crazy. I don't know if you've heard of it, but the guy is a pretty big influencer, I would say. He's not, crazy big name like Doug Demure or Omina Hellcat or something like that. But nonetheless, he's somebody I follow online. Pretty big in the motorcycle and car world. Does a lot of stuff with hot rods, rat rods, even has some supercar stuff. Really, really cool guy. A lot of people, like myself, love his stuff and check him out and like and all that kind of stuff. And he said something to me that kind of bummed me out when I reached out to him. Now, I'd like to point out the fact that I reached out to this guy because of kind of how much I feel like I interact with a lot of his posts online. So I didn't think it was ridiculous. I wasn't trying to, bag for somebody or anything like that. I just thought, hey, this was actually the first person I wanted to reach out to just because he has such a big repertoire, if that's the right word, of cool car stuff. And I thought it would make sense to reach out to him because I know he buys and sells a lot of cars, and obviously he sells a lot of stuff online, which is a fantastic way for you to take advantage of an avenue to sell your car, which you always want to take advantage of as many opportunities as you can to sell your car. And at this time, when I reached out to him, he had a vehicle for sale. So what he said that shocked me was, I said, hey man, I'd love for you to just kind of give me a shout out or something. But I thought, I'm kind of helping him out too. I know I'm nobody. I don't have a big website or anything like that, but hopefully one day with the help of y'all. But I thought, he's got a car for sale anyway, just like always. And I thought maybe he would like our site. And obviously, I cross-post stuff through Instagram and Facebook, just like anybody else out there. But it made sense in my head. So I reached out to him and he says, man, selling your car online with your standard size, standard idea of a website is dead. It doesn't work, which was surprising because, like I said, he had a car for sale at the time, and he had actually had that vehicle up for sale for over a month when I reached out to him. So I did feel kind of shocked that he just kind of shot me down like that. And he said, oh, Marketplace is the only way to sell your vehicle. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but obviously, because this is a good avenue to use, I do use things like OfferUp, Facebook, Craigslist, Instagram. And I feel like sometimes there's stuff that's been on there for a really long time. Stuff doesn't get updated. I don't really feel a personal connection with people on there either. Not that any of you feel a personal connection with me, but that's why I do my videos and I talk about the stuff I do. I try to educate people in just regards to, what I know about in the car world. I'm a real guy. This is my real shop. This is my real car. My 57 Chev. Do a little close up of my motor. LS swap. Hope you can see that. It's kind of bad lighting in here, I'm sure, but that's the LR4 4.8. Got it backed by a 4L80E out of a Silverado, and it's got an 8.8 rear end out of a Ford Explorer, four-wheel disc brakes, big old sway bar in the front, all new suspension. Anyways, enough about my cool car. The never-ending project, Little Miss Leo we call her, my 57 Chevy 210 wagon with the really cool prototype paint scheme. Anyways, so yeah, he just kind of bummed me out that he said that because I thought, obviously I'm trying to create a website that you go to, not an app or anything like that, just your good old fashioned website that has a lot of capabilities. We're trying to have the capabilities that all these other competitors out there use, and a lot of people seem to like that kind of stuff. So anyways, it didn't stop me from trying to go after what I'm trying to get, but remember, you always want to exhaust every avenue you have, and hopefully, I'm one of those avenues. I hope that you'll see that with our site at driverstudio.com, you can go on there. We have killer functionalities on there. We're still working out bugs all the time. But what I mean by that is whatever comes up, we're going to try to fix it. Let us know. Give us feedback. Log in, sign up, register. Everything's free. Use this as much as you can. Obviously, you can go on social media and do that stuff. Cali Broker sells crazy cars all the time. I don't know if I'd mentioned before, but I heard a story just the other day about somebody selling their car through Cali Broker in 1 hour. That's amazing. That's great. Go to that person, use that site, do whatever you can. Just use as many as you can. Sometimes I get stuck in thinking I'm only gonna go to X website or X social media platform. But then I'll check out something else, every now and then I'll just type in Google and look up, whatever car classified, and then I'll type in the year so it stays relevant. Because that is one thing I've noticed with a lot of these social network platforms. I use that term loosely. I should say primarily with, OfferUp or something like that. I've realized, which OfferUp is great, but it does kind of concern me that I'll look at a car and see that's been on there for 2 years. I'm sure you've seen something like, oh man, look at this toaster. Oh, it was posted 5 weeks ago. Well, it's probably sold. But, we just want to have something that has a lot of capability for a lot of people to use, and people have fun with it. And people know, the people that are involved with making sure that your stuff that you're putting up online is getting seen by the right kind of people. And, you can go on there and check out a video for me. If it doesn't mean anything to you at all, I like doing this kind of stuff. So hopefully somebody watches one of my videos and says, oh, that's a great idea. That's a great thought that I should have when I'm trying to sell my car. And some of these other ones I talk about angles, I talk about who you're trying to get your car out there to, just trying to think about the person, what their attitude might be when they're thinking about buying a car. Anyways, check out that stuff. Go on YouTube, check me out, Driver Studio on there. My Instagram page, Driver Studio, the same. You can check me out on Facebook. Matt Byers is my name. Look me up, friend me, follow me, subscribe to my YouTube page. And of course, number one and foremost, go to our website, driverstudio.com, and post your car for sale. Find a car on there you like for sale. Maybe buy something. Let us know how it works out. We thank you for your time today, and we'll catch you next time. Driver Studio. Later, guys.